Well, hello everyone. Today I'm down at Hopetoun Falls. Got a day off work. I've got a power outage at home today, so perfect day to come out to Hopetoun Falls. It's a I can hear the fall from here. It's absolutely pumping, so I think it's going to be amazing down there. I haven't seen a waterfall flowing really well for quite a while, so I'm pretty excited to get down there and try and find something different than I've captured here before. So yeah, we'll grab the gear and we'll get going. Well, it's looking pretty good. I actually thought there'd be more water coming over than there is, but this is really good. It's been so dry lately, so it's good to see that the waterfall's got a nice bit of flow coming over. I can see in the foreground down here that I'm going to be able to get some long exposure and get the water movement between the rocks and that sort of thing. So I'll give that a go, and yeah, it's just going to be really nice. I'm going to spend a bit of time here and just take my time. I'm hoping the sky clears up a little bit and a bit of sun will come through. I know for a fact that you can get some sun rays if the light comes down from the top of the waterfall with the spray as it rises up. So that's what I'm going to hope for today. But if I don't get that, that's fine. I'm still going to get some really nice shots here today. It's absolutely beautiful. One of Victoria's, if not Australia's, most beautiful waterfalls. So let's see what we can get, and let's get going. It is thundering down. I don't know if you're even going to be able to hear me. These rocks are like ice. They're so slippery. So it's going to be very slow going. I'll find my composition and I'll set up and I'll have a chat with you guys in a minute. I love this place, it's awesome. Okay. I've sat down, it's much safer to sit down than stand up. So I've got my composition set up. Pretty happy with this shot. Very similar to plenty of other shots that I've taken from here before. I'll show you the back of this camera and let you see what I've got set up, and I'll talk you through a bit of the settings as well. Okay, so hopefully you can see this. I've got the waterfall coming down. It's slightly to the right of the frame just to balance out. So I've got this big rock here in the foreground, and this is the one that I was interested in with the water flowing around it. I'm hoping with a long exposure that I'll be able to capture some really nice water flow around that. And the reason I use a polarizer and I don't use ND filters as well is because I don't want to flatten the water out completely. I want to try and keep some of the texture to show the water's moving and not just a streak in the photo. So that's just my preference of my waterfalls and how I like to shoot them. So I'm bring up the, that's a good idea. So at the moment, these are my settings. I'm shooting at f7, should give me enough depth of field. It's at a 1/10 of a second, ISO 100, and that'll be my first shot. So we'll take this shot, focus about a third of the way into the scene, and let's see. So yeah, there's still perhaps a little bit too much movement. So with this camera, I can drop my ISO below 100. So that's going to be my plan here. And then I can lengthen out to about half a second. Where's my histogram? There it is. I'll even try a quarter of a second and see how that goes. So quarter of a second is not bad, but as you can see, there's a hot spot there in the photo, and I don't want that. So now what I'm going to do, I'll change my aperture. Might drop it down to f9, and I'll give that another shot. We'll see how that looks. So, yeah, that's looking pretty good. And as you can see, the waterfall is completely blurred out. So I've got my foreground now, so I'm just going to take one more shot just for the background, just in case I want to focus stack this. So at f9, I should have enough depth of field to just blend two shots together. Okay, this is a workout of my legs crouching down like this. So that's the process I've gone through for this first shot. I've got the polarizer on, but I haven't got all the polarization taken out of the scene. I like to have a little bit of shine on the rocks, but not too much. Try and keep it sort of natural to what I can see with my eye while I'm here. I find if you turn it all the way, it makes everything look quite flat. You kind of lose a bit of the contrast within the scene. You lose all those shimmer and highlights that you get on the rocks that I really like. So yeah, we'll see if we can find another composition. Just down here behind me, there's a few more rapids. Might be a bit of a struggle to get there, but we'll see how we go. This is so precarious. Just going back to get the video camera. This is what you don't normally see. It is such a struggle to film this stuff as you're trying to shoot it. These conditions are, it's awesome for photography, but terrible for trying to move around in a safe place. Okay, so I've just had this mental conversation with myself in my head, telling myself I'm going to go back to the platform and try and get some shots from around that area. The rocks are so slippery. I just don't feel like getting too wet today, but I found this rock and it's caught my interest, so I'm going to try and grab this shot as well. The water's quite deep down here, so what I'll do is I'll spin around, show you the rock that I'm talking about, show you the shot that I'm trying to capture. I'll set up and then try and run you through to the back of the camera again. My legs are absolutely burning from trying to keep balance on these slippery rocks. It's a really good workout, probably one of the best workouts I've had in a while. So we'll spin you around and show you the spot. Okay, so this is the rock here that I'm talking about. I love how the water's just flowing over the top of it. Somehow I hope to be able to capture it. It's going to be a wide shot. Ideally I'd need to be in the water, but that's not going to happen today. So yeah, we'll set this up and we'll get it going. All right, so got my camera set up here. I've jammed it between some rocks so it's very stable. So yeah, I'll show you the back of this screen now. I've already taken the shot, but I'll talk you through on the back of the screen what I like about it and how I've set this up. There's a bit of breeze picking up now, so the mist is really starting to swirl around, but it's absolutely beautiful here. Okay, so this is a bit precarious, but we'll see how we go. Oh, reflections are bad. Here we go. Okay, so I would really like this rock here on the left-hand side, but the main rock that I wanted to capture is this one down here. You can see the water parting the waves between there, and just really caught my eye. I've got the polarizer, and as you can see, I've still got some sheen on the rock there, or you will be able to see. I'll show you this photo. I'll show you this photo now. These filming conditions are not great. I'm struggling to be sure, but yeah, we'll see how we go, and I'll show you this image now. I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, I found a composition, something a bit different from here. It's not just the water flowing into the waterfall. So I've incorporated these ferns, and I'm going to definitely focus stack this image. The ferns are maybe 10 centimeters away from the front of this lens. So I'll focus stack increments on the way through to the waterfall. I'm pretty confident with this shot. I just need to wait. Every now and then you get a bit of a breeze comes in and the ferns move. I need them to be still. So we'll see how we go. I might have to put my ISO up a bit higher, and then I might have to just make sure my exposures are the same and exact, so that I can blend them in together later on in Photoshop. But I'm having an absolute ball. I've almost had the place completely to myself. I think there's been 2 other couples that have come down since I've been here, so it's been absolutely awesome to be down here by myself and just having the time of my life, just really enjoying being out in nature, getting a bit of a leg workout, crawling around the rocks and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, I'll show you this shot, and yeah, let's go. All right, I was on my way home. I'd signed off, and I was halfway up the steps going home, and I noticed the sky clear and the sun was starting to come through. So if you look over here, you'll be able to see the sun's just starting to come through up between the trees. So this means, if I'm patient enough and I wait long enough, that light should line up with the river at the top of the waterfall and come down through there. And with the flow that we have right now, it is almost a certainty that there's going to be some light rays. So I'm going to stick it out. I'm going to wait around and hopefully capture some light rays on this waterfall, and that would really top off today. So yep, I'll get back to you. Okay, so I thought I'd point out, where are we? Jeez. Just on the edge there, you can probably see that light just hitting the water on top of the waterfall. That's what I'm hoping for. So it's definitely coming around. We've just got to wait and see if we've got enough spray coming up from the waterfall to create these light rays that I want. So I've just put on the long lens to show you this. Yeah, it's going to look amazing if it happens. So let's just hope it happens. So normally when I go to take photos, I don't take any snacks with me. Thankfully, my partner Kylie is a type 1 diabetic, and I have Skittles. I have Skittles now for breakfast. So sorry Kylie for eating your hypo treatment. I will replace them, but I'm absolutely starving. I'm still waiting for this light to come through. But yeah, I'm very hopeful. It's gradually creeping down the back wall, so once it gets around far enough, it should shoot down through that river. Thanks, Kylie. All right, guys, that's going to do the shoot for today. I did, as you can probably see, got some of those light rays. Not the best ones I've ever had here, but it's still pretty cool to see it. Maybe a little bit later in the year when the sun's in a bit of a different spot, I might get some better ones, as long as I've got the waterfall pumping like it is today. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Check out my website if you need any filters or tripods or anything like that. And my 2027 calendar is still for pre-sale. It will be up until I receive the calendars and start sending them out, and then the price will go up. So get in early, order those calendars. They're great for Christmas gifts and that sort of thing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Places I've been, they don't feel like forever, but each step I'm taking, it seems like I'm finding myself. Oh, 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 oh. I've searched for gold and I've uncovered all kinds of treasure, but I take it all